Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Muhammad Shahmi bin Muhammad Shukri and I am a final year student for Bachelor of Maritime Management from University Malaysia Terengganu. The title of the study that I conduct is a study on green performance criteria for sustainable port in Malaysia and I focus on Port KLANG. While conducting the study, I was assisted, monitored and under the supervision of Maiden Wan MARIAM BINTI Wan ABDULLAH. Firstly, introduction. Marine ports are important economic node as well as a big polluters. Huge ships with engines that run on dirtiest fuel available, thousands of diesel trucks visit per day, miles long diesel locomotive hauling cargo and other polluting equipment and activities at marine port all contribute to a slew of environmental issues that can have serious consequences for local communities and the environment. Major port in Malaysia initiated green port policy since 2014. Next, Port KLANG is one of the port in Malaysia that won the Green Port Award of APEC Port Service Network APSN and ranked 12th in the Global Port Arena worldwide in year 2020. Green initiative programs by Port KLANG such as solar energy, conservation, investing in more energy efficient and environmentally friendly cargo handling fleets, monitoring carbon, paperless transaction, creating waste management, standard operating procedure and others. Next, we move to problem statement. Studies on environmental impact of port operation are diverse. Most of the researchers focuses on pollution sources. In addition, many port authorities propose green guidelines and require users, such as calling ships, to follow their green operational measure to reduce pollution. However, there seems no comprehensive model to be formulated for evaluating the green performance of a port. Secondly, few studies investigate how a port can choose environmental control measure based on the important priority of green port criteria. And lastly, difficulty of port authority to implement all action to achieve green port status. Thus, selection of the prioritized criteria will help port authority to manage the implementation to gradually fulfill the green status. There are two research objectives of this research innovation. Firstly, to identify green port performance criteria based on the previous study, and secondly, to measure green port performance of Port KLANG, Johor Port and Port of Tanjung Pelepas. For discussion of finding, the findings of this study are on the effectiveness of the criteria and sub-criteria on the performance of green port in ensuring a clean port environment and pollution from the maritime industry can be reduced and eliminated, which has a positive impact on the maritime industry to grow. Secondly, the green port concept incorporates the notion of environmental protection into all of its infrastructure projects, sustainable development plans, and all activities and operations are undertaken in the region. Sustainability is an excellent practice for both management and assessment, and it adds to efficient and effective decision making, which port authorities are increasingly demanding. Next, indicator in the crucial quadrants with a high degree and relevant but a low degree of performance are highlighted, and resources are offered for successfully improving the port's overall sustainability performance. Besides, green port should be complete and structurally coupled port that integrates social, economic, cultural, environmental and other variables. Moreover, green port advocates for social stability, civilization, quick economic development and a harmonious environment. Some measures for the creation of ecological or green seaport are the adoption of legislation aimed at reducing dangerous material emission into the atmosphere, the landscape design of a suitable seaport, which include trees that absorb noise and pollution, the incorporation of the word green growth in the further development of port system, and the formation of environmental planning within the indicated region is one of the primary strategies for the implementation of the concept of green port development. For methodology, analytic hierarchy process AHP introduced by Sati 1977 is a decision support approach that was designed to solve issues by breaking them down, categorizing them, and then arranging them in a hierarchical framework. Putra et al. 2018, this approach involved a comparison of criteria combined with a predetermined measuring scale to identify priority criteria. The relevance of using AHP methodology in conducting and continuing research is to identify the most important criteria and prioritize the performance criteria for achieving greener status. Fuzzy AHP will be used to identify the relative importance of green port criteria. For the target population, 2 officers from executive level with working experience of more than 5 years, each from Port Klang Authority, Port Klang North Port and West Port, Marine Department, and Environmental Department of Port Klang. For the conclusion, in the urge of greener port status with limited resources and time, it will be difficult for port to fully implement all greener requirements for constructing facilities and operational activities. AHP and Fuzzy AHP help Port Authority to choose the important factor as a priority implementation item. This technique provides a good solution for helping decision makers to determine the best criteria and sub-criteria in ensuring that a port is developed and sustainable.